We've climbed up to the view of views on Lake Matheson today in the hopes of seeing Mount Cook and Mount Tasman. Unfortunately, weather's not cooperating with us and they're under cloud cover today, but it's still been a great hike.
We've made it here to the end of our hike to Fox Glacier today. Unfortunately, we can't get any closer than this, but it's been a really nice hike and it's been a beautiful day through the rainforest. We've really enjoyed seeing the helicopters fly around too, taking their tours over the glacier.
We're at our holiday park here. We've picked up some new dune buggies and give her a go.
Wait for me! Woohoo! Shriners, yeah. All right, steady, go. Get her going.
I'm leaning!
And here they come around the bend. It's Alice in the lead. No sign of Lucy coming in second. I have a feeling that Alice cheated. I have a feeling that Alice cheated.
He got run over.
Here comes Lucy, bringing up the backside. And they're in.
Today we're driving on what they say is one of the most beautiful drives in all of New Zealand. It's called Hash Pass, and it's going to take us towards the town of Wanaka. Today we're doing one of the most beautiful drives in all of New Zealand. It's called the Hash Pass Drive. It is taking us from Fox Glacier down to Wanaka.
Wanaka.
It was a beautiful drive. We got into some really bigger mountains, had some great scenery of lakes and rivers.
We just stopped at Thunder Falls, and it's a really nice waterfall.
On the second part of our drive, we had beautiful views of Lake Wanaka, also Lake Hawea. This morning we're outside of Wanaka. We are doing a hike along this river. There's quite a good current here, and it's going to take us to a small village called Albertown.
So part of the reason for coming to Wanaka was also to see that Wanaka tree. What started, I guess, about 70 years ago as a fence post has now turned into this willow tree that everybody comes to see. It even has its own Instagram account, hashtag that Wanaka tree. So I guess if it's on Instagram, you gotta come see it.
Good morning! Today we are here at Wanaka's Puzzling World to test our minds and intelligence with all of their puzzles. They have this big, huge maze, all these different optical illusion rooms, and even just these little brain teasers in their cafe inside. We've now started the maze, and our goal is to find the 4 corners and then make our way back to the center. The maze was really difficult, being that it had 2 different levels. That way? This way? The maze itself is only 1.5 kilometers long, but most people end up walking 3 to 5 kilometers trying to figure it out. It took us almost an hour to complete. How are you guys going?
We're having trouble finding the yellow tower. It's our last one, and we're walking in circles.
We have finally made it to the end.
Nice work, Lucy.
The angle room was probably my favorite room. Gravity made this room really confusing because we didn't know if we were on an angle or if we were flat, because things were rolling uphill, but we felt like we were going downhill.
The optical illusion room was another trick for the mind, that when you stood in one corner, you looked really big, but when you walked to the other corner, you were really small.
We had a beautiful drive into Queenstown. The mountains got more rugged and had beautiful views over the river. The bright blue sky made it even better.
Today is Thursday, March 5th. We're here at the original Bungy Center where it all started 30 years ago, and
We're gonna take a leap.
leap of faith.
We checked in at Bungy and got our weights taken.
Alright, we're ready to do it! We're getting all set up, and oh yeah, we're scared.
But you can do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just do it, okay? Let's go. Last words?
This one's for you, Jeff.
Bye.
I got you!
Okay.
No worries, keep going all the way in. Team over here, give a big smile. Hey, get a photo of you. Looking over here, get you down nice either way, okay? Have fun. 3, 2, 1, everybody. Here we go, mate. 3, 2, 1, everybody go. You, switch, you. Yes, sir. Come on!
Wow, that was quite the rush. You're standing up there and just nothing's beside you, and then you just gotta go.
3, 2, 1, and you just drop. It's over really fast.
It's really fast though, but you see that water coming, and it was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Glad you did it?
So glad.
Yeah.
So glad. We've done it.
All right, been there, done that, got the t-shirt.
This afternoon we have come here to the Kiwi Bird Experience. It is a Kiwi kind of conservation area, and we've really been wanting to see some Kiwis here in New Zealand, but because they were nocturnal and since they are endangered, we didn't think we'd have a very good chance in seeing them in the wild. So we came here and got to see them in their little habitat here. They're nocturnal, and so that's why we had to see them in the dark, but we're really happy to have seen them. They're kind of bigger than we thought they would be, which is kind of neat, and they really seem kind of fluffy.
The drive to Glenorchy was very impressive. In Glenorchy, it's where they had a lot of the filming for The Lord of the Rings.
The big local story in the news this week was about a moose being spotted in the Fiordlands. Moose were first brought over in the 1900s for game. The last one was spotted in the 1950s. As we were driving, we were listening to a local radio station discussing this, and being from New Zealand, they had never heard what a moose sounded like and were desperate to hear one. They kept asking people to call in. So of course, we took them up on their offer and went live on the radio with Don's Moose Call.
0800 844 747. Don's with us. Hi, Don.
Hi there. I am from Canada, and I have hunted moose for a number of years and seen them and heard them, and I can give you an impersonation of what it is like to call a moose.
Brilliant. Off you go, Don.
Okay, just hold on 1 second. That come through okay?
Crystal clear. One more time for us, Don.
Okay, just 1 second.
How are you doing that, Don?
Just holding my my hands over my nose and kind of breathing through the back of your throat, making that sort of noise.
When do they make that noise?
It's the mating season, normally in October. That's just our fall season in Canada.
So it's like the roar with our deer.
I would assume so, yes.
How big are they, Don?
They're quite large. They get up to, I think I'd say 1,200 pounds. So put that into kilos, 500 kilos.
And what do they taste like?
They're very tasty. A lot like beef, but a little leaner than beef though. And no, it's a very delicious animal.
Do you live here now?
No, we're just traveling this month in New Zealand with my family.
Well, let us know if you see any.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for it, and I got your number now.
For dinner tonight, we have come to Bird Burger, which is a really popular burger place in Queenstown. You can tell by the big lineup out the door. So we got some tonight, and we're gonna try them.
Now you know why they gave us a wad of free napkins here?
I think that's the biggest burger I've ever eaten.
Yes, and you have an audience too.
At the end of our time in Queenstown, we found a park, which was a really nice way to end our travels through the southwest part of New Zealand.
Oh, nicely done.